Hi there, I'm Mary. Let's talk about pain today, right? We don't get through this life without some of it, be it emotional or physical. And our resistance to it really often makes the struggle even harder than it is. So I'd like to just share with you today a tool that I use to be with both the physical discomfort that I feel from time to time and emotional pain that just comes with our journey. So pain in the physical body is a natural response to what's going on. So I think our first step is to just talk about our relationship with our pain. We often resist it, which just causes more stress and tension in the body, which can then just exacerbate those feelings of discomfort. And the same goes with emotional pain. When we don't take the time to acknowledge what's there and feel it where it's showing up for us, it can often make that even worse. And many of these things can lead to other issues. So our tendency is often to try to numb it or to push it away, right? Distract ourselves, which is definitely called for at times. But what I'd like to share today is a tool to really be with your pain and to maybe begin to develop an awareness and a practice that can help you when you're feeling the struggle of that journey, and even as a daily practice, right? To sort of help get in front of it and to really help your healing process. So what I'm going to share with you today is something I learned from Tara Brach, who is a meditation teacher and a psychotherapist, and it's called R.A.I.N. It's the acronym R.A.I.N, and it stands for Recognize, Acknowledge, Investigate, and Nurture. So the idea is that when a painful experience comes up, or when we're feeling physical pain, right, that we take a pause and we acknowledge, right? We recognize, starts with R.A.I.N, recognize that it's there. So I'm going to do a meditation with you that will help you to raise your awareness, right? If it's not blatantly obvious by the discomfort, sometimes we need a practice to recognize what's going on. And in the real way, right? And not in the stories that our head gets busy creating around our pain. So we recognize it's there and we acknowledge that it belongs, right? Pain is a natural experience, a natural reaction to our experience, right? It's our body responding to an injury, perhaps. It's our emotional body responding to a real difficulty, loss, sadness, a difficult situation. It's all real and it all belongs. And I think that is a powerful thing to be able to pull into your practice, right? You're not resisting and pushing away. It's like, I see you and you belong, right? And then you investigate. That's the I in R.A.I.N. You investigate, where is this manifesting in my body? Where is it manifesting in my mind? Often what is going on in our mind can manifest in our body in different ways. So we introduce a practice to really feel what's there. And that takes real courage and bravery, but the practice can guide you in a nurturing way to move through it. And that's the N in R.A.I.N, is then we nurture what's there, right? We acknowledge it's there, we investigate its presence, and then we nurture it. And we can do that with our breath. We can do that with the practice of building that relationship with loving kindness, right? And without resistance, because we tend to have frustration and anger around it. That's all very natural also. But what if we can turn that a little bit and find a way to nurture it, right? And perhaps even bring us along the pathway of healing. So I'm going to do a meditation now, and I invite you to find a comfortable seat. And often it's good to close your eyes or a downward gaze, just softening your eyes. And then take a nice deep breath in through the nose and a slow exhale out the mouth. And a couple more times, deep breath in through the nose. And a slow exhale. And once again, deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs. And a slow exhale. Shoulders soften. Let your body find some stillness here. And then let your attention just come to the noises around you as we settle into a brief practice here. We bring our attention into the moment, right? And we do that by just listening. What's here, right? Doing just this moment. Slowing down our thinking mind. Coming into the now by hearing the noises. Coming to your body and just feeling the full weight of your body against the surface beneath you, whether you're sitting or laying down. Just feel where you're being supported. And once you've made that connection, just soften your body into that. Feel the full weight of your body against the earth below. Softening through the shoulders. Let your eyes be soft and the forehead smooth. Your jaws relax. Arms are heavy, feeling your hands wherever they're resting. Taking a breath into the heart center and then slowly exhaling, releasing anything that needs to go out with your breath. Breathing into the belly, letting your belly expand, and then letting go. Let your legs be heavy, all the way down to your feet. So relaxing into this moment. Finding your breath now. Just the natural flow of breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. If your mind gets busy in thought, you come back to your breath or the sensations in your body or the noises in the space around you. Anchor your attention into the moment. And now as you scan through your body, perhaps you notice any discomfort that's there. Perhaps you have a specific area that you experience physical pain in. You can bring your attention to that body part. You could also bring your attention to your heart center, feeling that space around your heart, perhaps noticing what's there. Or any other part of your body where you might be feeling some discomfort. And we begin to continue to breathe. We continue to breathe and be present with what's here. And then we begin to recognize any areas that you might be feeling discomfort, emotional or physical pain. And you recognize what's there. And if it's not in this moment, perhaps you bring up another moment in time when it is present. Just so you can recognize, we cultivate this awareness through our mindfulness meditation, this awareness of what's here or what our experience is. And we use the acronym R.A.I.N, and we recognize what's there. Pain, physical, emotional, and it could be other emotions also. And then we acknowledge, right? We then say, you're here and you belong. It's okay, right? I don't want you to stay for a long time, but I can acknowledge your presence and we can find a way to be together. It's okay. See if you can breathe into that idea of acknowledgement and acceptance of what's here. See if your body has created any tension. Begin to relax your arms and legs again, your shoulders, eyes and jaw. And now we go into the investigate portion of R.A.I.N. And we just notice where we might be feeling that the most in our physical body. And as I said, it could be that you have an injury or a space in your physical body that experiences pain and your attention goes there, your investigation of it and how it really feels. Or perhaps it's more in the subtle body and you are feeling it more in your heart. It's more of an emotional pain that we can feel maybe in our heart. Perhaps our throat feels thick. Maybe it's in our abdomen. Just notice what's there through your investigation. And then begin to take that information you've just gained and see if you can wrap it with loving kindness, right? You can nurture it. And one way to do that is with our breath. So if you're feeling that pain within your body, just take a nice deep inhale and think about your inhale going where it's needed, and exhale, release and let go. So you soften the body, you inhale, and with intention, you breathe into your pain. So you breathe into your shoulder or hip, if that's where you're feeling it, or you breathe into your heart center. And then you exhale, and you think of the exhale as a releasing and a letting go. You inhale, breathing in with spaciousness, receptivity, wherever it's needed, so that you can invite that ease. And then as you exhale, you just let go. Anything that can go out with your breath, let it go down into the earth. It's there to support you and can hold on to a lot. Let it go out into the air around you. Just these nice, balanced breaths that are a little bit deeper than your normal breath. And with intention, you're sending breath where it's needed. It's kind of our superpower. At the same time, it's sort of activating your rest and relaxation. It's nurturing your nervous system, sending all kinds of wonderful signals and new neural pathways to your brain. So you're doing so much just with your intention of nurturing what's there, right? Not in a way of thinking it's gonna disappear, right? But in a way that says, right, I recognize you're here. I acknowledge you belong. I know where you are. I've investigated that, and now I'm just nurturing you with loving kindness. We can walk this journey together, and we can get to the other side. Again, just scanning through the body and softening where you can. Allowing yourself to be present with what is. Perhaps you could bring into your mind's eye the outline of your body sitting where you are. And recognize that with each breath, you're beginning to cultivate this inner stillness, this inner calm and peace. It's a nice interface to think of with perhaps some of the chaos in the world around you, the ways we get pulled out of our body. Knowing your practice of R.A.I.N, your connection with your breath can bring you in to ground you, right? And to allow you to be really present with your experience on your terms. Taking one more nice deep breath in through the nose. And a nice slow exhale. Perhaps you drop your chin to your chest. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes, let your gaze lift, coming back into the space around you. Take a moment just to feel how you perhaps have shifted through this experience. And I invite you to practice, right? The more you practice, the more this will nurture your experience and your relationship with your pain, and get you on the path of healing and certainly be boosting your resiliency. Thank you for taking the time to practice with me. Namaste.